Hey y'all, it's Melissa from The Little For the Kid. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 kids, and most of what you find on my channel is homeschool content, although I throw in other stuff, lifestyle content, mom content, allergy life content on occasion. And if you just heard that, there it is again. Some pet content because we're animal people around here. We have 2 feathered friends, and we also have a house pig. That's right. You heard that right. If you're new here, you may not know that we have a house pig. Her name is Hazel. And actually, that's what today's video is about. I'm giving you a little Hazel the house pig update. So if you're interested in hearing what life is like with a pig in the house, stick around. Well, today is a day. I'm kind of a hot mess. We just got finished putting Christmas lights up on the outside of the house, and it's late in the evening, which is not typically when, well, it's not late, but it's late. It's the evening, and I typically don't film in the evening, but life has just been a little bit crazy, and so this is when I had time to film this one, and so here we are, having a little bit of red wine to wind it down as the day is coming to a close. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday season. Well, the holiday season is not over. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you were able to spend it with the people that you love and enjoy all the delicious things and whatever it is that you like to do for Thanksgiving. I hope that you were able to do that. And so let's talk about Hazel. So I have a son, my youngest son, Ford, who the channel is named for, that has severe life-threatening allergies, a really long list of them. And so one of his allergies that I don't talk a lot about on my channel because it's not food, and I primarily, when I talk about allergies on my channel, I talk about food allergies, but he has environmental allergies as well, and one of the things he is allergic to is fur, anything with fur. So obviously a dog is out of the question for us, as is a cat, both because of his fur allergy and also because we have birds. I don't think that would be a good mix. I know sometimes birds and cats can coexist, but that's not something I want to test out in my household. So my one bird I've had for almost 12 years now. I've had him, and he is like one of my children. So I would never risk him ever. I love cats. We actually have an outside cat. We kind of do. She sort of adopted us. She's feral, but she's not feral, and she shows up and we feed her for a while, and then she disappears for a while, and she comes back. Her name's Tessa. So I guess we sort of have a cat, but she is outside and she's not here all the time. Anyway, rabbit trail, back to Hazel. So because we could not have a dog, and I think every little boy should have a dog, and also because I had always wanted a pig, like this seemed like the perfect reason to get a pig, right? Because we can't have a dog, and every little boy needs a dog. So it took me 5 years to convince my husband to get a pig. And in that 5 years, I did tons and tons of research so that I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I knew exactly how I needed to care for a pig. And we finally got our pig. So we got her in June of this year. She was born in April. So actually at the end, well, I guess at the beginning of next week, she'll be 8 months old. She is half potbelly pig, half Juliana. Juliana is a slightly smaller, even smaller breed of pig than a potbelly pig. We got her from friends of ours, so we knew exactly what we were getting. I will tell you, pigs are not for everyone. Pigs are very, 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 like, blow your mind, very intelligent. However, and so in a lot of ways, it's like having a dog. You can house train them. You can teach them tricks. You can teach them their name. You can walk them on a leash, all of those things. However, they're very unlike a dog in that they're not as lovable and sociable as a dog. And so a lot of people that get a pig and then have trouble making friends with their pig get frustrated and they get rid of their pig. And so you have to understand that a pig is never going to love you the way a dog loves you. It's not the same. And you really have to do your due diligence when it comes to really researching what it's like to actually have a pig, and make sure it's the right pet for you. Because I will tell you, I feel like, while I don't feel like she's high maintenance, I think a lot of people who are not experienced pet owners and who are like expecting a dog would feel very disappointed, number one, by a pig, and number two, would feel like a pig is very high maintenance. Probably. That said, are we glad we got the pig? 1,000,000%. So glad we got the pig. We love her. So if you saw my video of when we brought her home, which I will put that here for you to check out if you haven't seen that already. So when we brought her home, she weighed about 8 pounds. And she was teeny and she had stripes and she was the cutest little thing you've ever seen in your life. And now she weighs about 26 pounds and her stripes are gone, which we knew would happen. She's considered a tricolor pig, so she's black and brown and white, essentially. They call that tricolor. She is half pot belly, so she does have kind of the thick neck, and she has a lot of hair, but it's hair, not fur, so that's what makes it okay for us to have her versus a dog. Ford is not allergic to her at all. He does fine with her hair. It's very similar to human hair, so it does not bother him. She doesn't really shed, so that's not an issue. She does a little bit, but not like a dog does. She knows several tricks. If you are on my Instagram, definitely check out my Instagram, because I post about Hazel a lot there. She knows several tricks. She is harness and leash trained. And so we take her on a walk sometimes, but she doesn't really need a ton of exercise. She is house trained. And so she goes outside to use the bathroom just like a dog would. And she's very snuggly, very, very snuggly. And she's very, very smart. She loves tomatoes and grape tomatoes specifically, and grapes, and really any fruit or vegetable. She loves cucumbers. She loves bell peppers. She will come running across the house if she smells a bell pepper. So yeah, she's probably a little more than halfway grown. We expect her, based on her mom and dad's weight, to be about 40 pounds or so, and like I said, she's 26. We did go out of town to Disney recently, and so we were gone for a week, and so thankfully we had a friend that was willing to come stay at our house with her and take care of her while we were gone. So that was nice, because there's nowhere, you can't board your house pig at the kennel like you do your dog. So yeah, that, and you can't, like, a cat, an indoor cat, you could kind of leave alone for a while and it wouldn't be a big deal, but you can't really do that with a pig. So yeah, we had a friend that came and stayed at our house while we were out of town, and so that was good that we have that, so that we were able to go out of town. And she definitely missed us while we were gone. She loves us, and it's very obvious that she loves us. She's definitely my pig. I think that's primarily because I feed her, and pigs are very food driven. And so I think she loves me the most, probably because I feed her. Generally, almost, I would say 99.9% of the time, it's me that feeds her. So she definitely likes me the most. But she loves the kids too, and she'll snuggle with the kids too. She's a great pet. I would just caution you, if you're interested in getting a pig, um, just really do your due diligence and research what it's like to have a pig. And then the other huge advice I would give you is make sure you set your eyes on both the mom and the dad. The reason I say that is because I cannot tell you how many stories I've heard of people buying what they were told was a mini pig, and the pig ends up being 200 or 300 or 400 pounds. And you can't have a 200 or 300 or 400 pound pig in your house. That would never work. And it happens quite frequently. The term mini, when we refer to a mini pig, is very misleading, because an actual pig that's not a mini pig is, 1,000 pounds or more. So 400 pounds compared to 1,000 is mini. That's small. And a lot of people will call that a mini pig, and technically it is. But they're not always honest about the people buying the pig, and they're not super forthcoming with the amount of mini that the pig is. And so that is why, if you're going to get a mini pig, either get it from a very reputable breeder, but still lay your eye, look in person at the mom and dad, is my advice. Don't just look at a photo. Photos can be deceiving. Go to the place where the mom and the dad are and see them for yourself, and make sure that they are indeed mini, because if they're not, you're going to end up with a huge pig and you're going to have to rehome it. And that is not something you want to be in a position to have to do to yourself or to the animal. It's not fair to anybody involved. So that is my big advice to you. If you want to get a pig, just really do your due diligence in researching and vetting the animal that you're actually going to end up with. Also, before you get a pig, I would make sure that you have a vet in your area that will see a potbelly pig, because we don't live in a super small town. It's not a huge town. It's not a small town. It's sort of a, I don't even know what the population of our city is. It's fairly large. We have, I don't know, 40 or 50 vet offices probably in the city. I don't know, a lot. And there's only one vet anywhere close to me that sees potbelly pigs. It's about a 30-minute drive from here. And so that would be my other advice to you, is make sure you have a vet in your area who has who is able to see or willing to see potbelly pigs. Our vet actually has her own potbelly pig. That's a house pig that sleeps in her bed with her. She was so excited. Hazel is her only other patient, her own pig, and then Hazel are her only pig patients. And she was so excited to meet Hazel, to the point where she wanted to know where we got her, because she wants to get another one. And so I think she's planning on getting one of Hazel's siblings from another litter, obviously, here in the near future. So anyway, so yeah, definitely make sure there's a vet nearby you that will see potbelly pigs. And then feel free to message me if you have any questions or whatever about what it's like to have a pig. Definitely check out my Instagram if you want to see more of Hazel. She pops up in my videos on my channel now and again, but she's on my Instagram a lot more. So if you want to see more of Hazel, definitely check out my Instagram. And then, yeah, I'm just going to leave you with a few videos and photos of Hazel over the last 8 months. And definitely check out the other video of her coming home if you haven't seen that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So anytime I get this cutting board and this knife out, guess who shows up? She knows that this means produce, and generally if it's, sweet potato or bell pepper or carrots or cucumber or zucchini or things like that she can eat, I do give her a lot of the scraps. which she loves, which is why she's here. But tonight I'm cutting up onion, which will be greatly disappointing to her because she can't have onion. She doesn't like it anyway. But so yeah, and that's all I'm cutting up for this meal tonight. And so she's not gonna be very happy about that. She'll probably figure it out quickly though. She's gonna dig under the dishwasher to see if perhaps a tomato rolled under there. I actually do have a tomato right here though, because she may or may not be a little bit spoiled. Hazel. Hazel. Can you twirl? Twirl. Come on. Twirl. That's such a good girl. Good girl. So yeah. She's spoiled. Hazel. Hey. Quit stealing my stuff. Hazel May. You knocked that paint over too, didn't you? I'm glad it's not open and spilling everywhere. Oh, now you're going to steal the hot glue sticks. Oh, you are bad. Hazel! Stop it. No. 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 No, ma'am. Hazel. So, see, I have this in my hand, which is one of her favorite things, and she knows I have it in my hand, and she wants it, but I'm not giving it to her until she goes to the potty, because we've been gone all day, and she's refusing to go to the potty, and I'm not standing out here with her all day. I have things to do, Hazel. Things to do. Yeah, and your face is all dirty. No, you see, she's trying all her tricks. Sitting is good when you're asked to sit, but I didn't ask you to sit. I asked you to go potty. And you're sitting in your poop, which is kind of gross. Hazel May, listen to this. You ready? Go potty. Go potty. Hazel. You have to go potty. No, ma'am. You're very cute, but I do not give in to cute pig faces. No, I don't. I don't give in to that. You have to do what you're told. Yeah, we don't get a treat if we don't do what we're supposed to do. That's not how treats work. No, that's not how treats work. You are very cute, though. I'll give you that. Help you? Yes. May I help you? What would you like? I ate all my veggies. I don't have any more. I'm so sorry. What is it that you want? Are you going to tell me about it? The veggies are all gone. They're all gone. I ate them. And you ate them too. You had cucumbers and peppers. What more do you need? Do you need to go outside? Hazel May. Hey. Do you need to go Do you need to go outside? No, you just want more veggies. I got you. Well, I don't have any more. They're all gone. They're all gone. No, that's my thing.